What's going on, guys? It's the PS4 Gamer today, bringing you a quick video on whether buying games directly from the PlayStation Store is better or worse than buying games straight from discs at Best Buy, GameStop, and other retailers. I'm going to be going over the good and the bad, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think, but I'm going to be giving you my opinion in this video. So starting off with the good, since there are no discs when you buy games from the PlayStation Store, then every time you load up your PlayStation Store, you don't have to find a disc laying around in your room somewhere, in your closet, in your drawers or whatever, and pop it open and put it in your console. You could just turn on your PS4 and launch the game straight from the home menu. Now, this is also good because I don't know if you're like me, but every time I use a disc, I take it out, put it back in. There's some wear, there's not that much, but there's some wear and tear in it. And after maybe a year or two, you start seeing scratches on it and it starts getting annoying. And if there's enough scratches, then the game could actually not work. And so that's always a downer. If you guys ever experience that, I know I personally experienced that. Maybe you guys just take better care of your discs than I do. But that's definitely something to consider, is that when you buy a game, you can go straight to the menu and press that X button and launch it straight from there, not having to worry about if the game's broken or anything like that. Now, another good thing is that all the games you download from the PlayStation Store are on the cloud. So if you ever tired of a game, if it's feeding up your system memory, you could just delete that game, download another game. If you feel like you want to come back to that game, you could always re-download it for free from the PlayStation Store library. It's quick and easy. It can take a little bit long time to download, but it's nice knowing that you always have the game as long as the system, the PlayStation Network, is online. Another cool thing is that when you're downloading games, you can actually download them in the background. So when you're playing games like any game, I guess, Destiny, Battlefront, Battlefield, you could just play that game, not have to wait there for like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and just wait for the game to download, which you had to do on a PlayStation 3, which really kind of stunk. So that's also a good thing. Let's go into the bad now. Unfortunately, these games have long download periods. They take a roughly around 1 to 6 hours depending on how big the game is. For games like 4 gigabytes and 5 gigabytes like Metal Gear Solid 5, it can take around 1 hour. For large games like Destiny, Battlefront, Battlefield, it could take, depending on your internet connection, around 5 to 6 hours, which is definitely a bummer when you first buy the game. Also, the installs can take a lot longer when you download games than if you buy them on disc. When you buy them on discs, it can take roughly around 10 to 15 minutes. But on games like Battlefront and Battlefield, when you download a game and try to install, it can take roughly about 4 to 6 hours. And you're stuck there in the game for 4 to 6 hours with nothing to do. You're already hyped up from downloading the game, and you launch it and you find out you have to wait. It's not a good feeling. Another bad thing is that these games cannot transfer as easily as if you bought them on disc. When you download it, you could play it on your primary PS4 on any account on that system. No hassle. It's pretty easy. Fortunately, on secondary PS4s, if you went to your friend's house, you'd only be able to play your content on your account. If you wanted to play your content on his account, you'd have to make his PS4 the primary PS4, and that can take a while. It's not fun to do. If you had a disc, you could just plop it into other PS4s, no problem, no hassle, play on any account. Your disc is not bound to one account, unlike your downloaded game is. So that is definitely a bummer. Also, you cannot sell your downloaded titles. When you buy a downloaded game from PlayStation Store, you're being licensed the game. You do not own the game like you do when you buy a disc from the store. So your game, you cannot sell it, you cannot return it to the PlayStation Store for a refund. When you buy the game, however, you can sell it back to a friend. If you buy a used game from a store, they give you a good week or two to see if you like the game. You could give it back to the store and either get a full refund, or you can trade in for another game for no additional cost. So that is definitely another bummer. That's all for today, guys. Hope you guys liked the video. If you do, smash the like button. Check out my other YouTube videos on my channel. If you like them, subscribe. I got a lot more coming on the way. Anywho, guys, PS4 Gamer signing out, and hope you guys have a great day.